war with us? Nah, it's not. We stacking trophies, we don't play with chumps. We rather want a war with us? Nah, stacking trophies, we don't play with chumps. Yo, we don't wanna clash with a WA. We wanna pitch like the boss, but let's go back in the day. From Barassi to Kaka, we've been holding the weight. You talk slick, but your squad never carry this plate. Yo, y'all don't wanna clash with MWA. We run the pitch like the boss, but let's go back in the day. From Barassi to Kaka, we've been holding the weight. You talk slick, but your squad never carry this plate. Yo, y'all don't wanna clash with MWA. We run the pitch like the boss, but let's go back in the day. From Barassi to Kaka, we've been holding the weight. You talk slick, but your squad never carry this plate. Yo, y'all don't want a war with us. Nah, we stacking trophies, we don't play with chumps. Curb a stud riding till the wheels fall off. If you ain't with the cause, then you best run off. Yo, seen legends lace up, I seen them retire. Now these frauds run the club, set the house on fire. Talk about investments, but where's the fight? Milan ain't a stock, it's a warring night. Southsea touchdown, but they're not on his back. Let the boy cook, he gon' keep us on track. We don't play for silver, nah, we need gold. Champions League nights, that's how stories get told. Y'all don't want a war with us, nah. We stacking trophies, we don't play with chumps. Curb my son riding till the wheels fall off. If you ain't with the cause, then you best run off. Yo, red bird out, Milanistas, strap up. This club ain't for sale, we fight for the crest. Yo, Milan's the kingdom, trophies are ransom. We taking what's ours, no need for no handouts. MWA, flags in the sky, red and black army, watch rivals just die. New era coming, but we keeping it strong. No sellouts, no frauds, just tradition and bombs. Watch how we move, Saki loaded the clip. Every goal that he scored, that's another hit. Y'all don't want a war with us, nah. MWA, taking back what's ours, trust. We stacking trophies, we don't play with chumps. We'll love forever, that's more than enough.
Milan Nation, what's happening? ¿Qué onda, way? Good morning, what's happening? So, where do we begin? Where do we even fucking go? Honestly, I'm fucking numb. I don't have any feelings towards yesterday's game. I saw this coming a long way, a long time ago. You just saw the fucking patterns with this club. How up and down has been the shit show with management, the way it's being run, Ibra running his mouth, the players not performing to their fullest potential. And now this, getting dropped out of the Champions League from Feyenoord, a team, by the way, that we poached their best fucking player. I know Rosaneri TV went live yesterday. I just caught their stream this morning. I was getting up, getting my kid ready for school. And they were on point. They were on fire, those boys, yesterday. Shout out to Rosaneri TV for keeping it strong, keeping it real yesterday on their pod. Because a lot of us in that chat, Rosaneri TV, a lot of us in the Milanese 360 channel chat, we've been saying it for a long fucking time. This club is going to fail eventually. All those little wins, those little victories that we had, little victories against Real Madrid that everybody blew up on, especially management, Jerry, everybody's, we beat fucking Real Madrid. A beaten Real Madrid, a team that was struggling at the point. Now they found their form. Then we went into the fucking Supercopa, a tournament that realistically we shouldn't have been qualified for. We didn't earn that spot the traditional way. And we beat Juve by luck. Shit, luck shit happens. Sometimes you need some luck to win some games. And we beat Inter again. And everybody was fucking, some fans were happy, jumping off their seats, celebrating, popping champagne bottles, a bunch of other shit. Getting way too overhyped. Like a bunch of little kids. Little victories. And I said it in previous podcasts, said it in chats, that these victories won't mean jack shit if we don't continue to play. If we don't move on the upward fucking scale, go upwards. But just keep going up and down like a fucking roller coaster, just like management is running this fucking club. It all starts from the top. And this is what we get. And I'm fucking them. I didn't expect anything out of yesterday's game. Didn't watch yesterday's game, to be honest. Disclaimer out there, didn't watch it. But follow the chats, multiple fans that know the fucking game as much as I do. If not, some of them better than I do. Yeah, I'll admit to that. All right? I don't know everything. I'm still learning the game. I'm a student of the game. And now, this. 1-1. Draw in fucking San Siro. We scored a total of 1 goal over 2 legs. And you know what? The guy that scored the winning goal yesterday to put him through, that kid, he just came from the MLS a few months ago. Philadelphia Union. Yeah, that's a good club. They produce a lot of good players, the Philadelphia Union. They have one of the best academies in the U.S. Really well-run MLS organization, but he's an MLS-level fucking player. And he found his way between our 2 defenders. I saw the replay just a little while ago. They finally put up some highlights in Mexico, some decent ones. And he made a perfect run inside the box between Pavlovic and Bartosagi. Pavlovic has no fucking IQ. He doesn't read the players inside the box, has no fucking awareness, and didn't even have an idea that guy was behind him. The way he was positioned. Because he's an inexperienced player. He relies on his raw fucking power and his speed. He's pretty fast for his center back. He got some decent pace. But he's not fucking intelligent inside when it comes to box defending. And an MLS level player scored a goal again and put him through. And I don't want to hear how we dominated the first half. I saw a couple posts yesterday after the game. Oh, we were fantastic. We were fucking amazing. Amazing is scoring 2-3 goals in the first half. That's called amazing. That's killing a team. Dominating the ball against a team that's going to lay off. It's going to play a mid block or a low block and wait for you. And wait for you to hit you on a counter or a set play. Of course you're going to dominate again. Same thing when we play Napoli. Oh, some fans, we dominated Napoli. Because Napoli led us. We sat back in a back 5. And waited, and waited for the right time, and they hit us on that counter. And yesterday, we couldn't break our blow by, even with these all new, these fucking world-class players that we picked up. Felix, who goes from club to club, he's fucking inconsistent. Yeah, he does some fancy back heels, and maybe he'll do a fucking sombrero from time to time. Some little fucking tricks. But if the end result is not there, that doesn't mean jack shit. That's like being a fucking magician. It's like watching the Globetrotters perform. It's a fucking circus act. Because if João Felix was a killer, was a fucking kingpin, Chelsea wouldn't have given him up like that. Other teams would have been targeting him. But he knows that he's inconsistent. Sure, they gave it where he's on our club, and people were like, "Wow, we got Joe Felix." Oh, wait to see what he's gonna be able to break those low blocks for us. What the fuck did he do yesterday? Nada, zero, not a goddamn thing. You know, just pathetic, pathetic. No fight, nothing for this club. Let me just pull up some stats from yesterday's game. You're going to think this shit is funny. So, first one, our boy Theo Hernandez, our world-class left back. I know he's struggling. He picked up the stupid yellow card for diving. But this is his game yesterday. 0 tackles, 0 clearances, 0 crosses, 1 shameless dive. A shout out to Hater Central for putting these stats out. 2 yellow cards, red, 3 new hair colors. He's more concerned with his fucking hair colors than playing the game. Love him without him, without a doubt, without Theo, without Liao, without Mike. We wouldn't have gotten to this point. 100%. And I'm not blaming Theo for this loss, like some fans are. This is not on him. At all. This ain't on you, Theo. This is on management. This is on the coach, too, for not preparing his players, not reading the room, not seeing that Theo was not there mentally and not pulling him out. Because Kansas out for all the good things that he has. He's better than Fonseca for sure. Is he better Pioli? That's still the book's out still out there on that. This Pioli won shit, and these coaches haven't won jack shit yet with this club. Super Copa doesn't compare to fucking Scudetto any day of the fucking week. Not even close. That's a fucking Disney Cup. All right, and the other guy who didn't perform, we spoke about Felix. The guy that was supposed to be the next fucking Kaká, according to some players, some fans. 90 minutes, 0 goals, 0 assists, 17 possession lost, 3 fouls. There's your superstar. That's the guy that was supposed to unlock these low blocks against these fucking teams. And we all roasted CDK for these numbers. And supposedly Yao Felix is supposed to be better than CDK. According to some of you out there. And this is his number yesterday in a game that we needed to win. A game we should have dominated because we didn't dominate that game. Dominating possession is not dominating the fucking game. At all. Whatsoever. These numbers are pathetic. Pathetic. They're a joke. 90 minutes, you can't even do anything offensively. Nothing. So, Yao Felix, you're on my laka too for that. Disgusting. Now, I guess to my next point is fucking Constant Sal running out of juice. I give him credit for taking over the team in the middle of all this drama. Having new players now. Supposed to be on paper a better players than the Scudetto winning team. For sure, without a doubt. But this dude is slipping. Slipping. Poor game management yesterday. Poor substitutions. All right. like I said, you're not reading the room right. You're seeing that Theo's not there mentally. You can tell. You should know your players by now. You're with them every fucking day of the week. And you're supposed to build a relationship with Theo. And not reading his body language. And not either talking to him, having a stern talk, or taking him out before he got that, before he caused that yellow card and got the red. This team has no heart, no fight, no discipline. The things that we saw under Fonseca, we're seeing under Conceição. Because if they did have any fight, if they bled, if they wanted to die on their sword for this coach, they would have came back and won that game yesterday in front of your home fans. And which was even crazy when Feyenoord scored that tying goal yesterday. It sounded like a home game for Feyenoord. Sorry about that, fellas. Where was I? If this team had any heart, any fight, any of that, they would have found a way to win this game yesterday, even with 10 men down. We've seen it before with other teams. They find a way to win. Juve, they were down to 10 men in Champions League. They found a way to win. And you're playing at home, and you let a team that's way below your levels, way below, take it to you at your own home, which is insane. Insane. Hold on, fellas. Give me a second here. What's going on here? Okay, there we go. Let me just fuck around with something here. All right. Sorry about that. I'm just numb. I'm not upset. I'm not disappointed. None of that. How could you be? I'm not going to let this club, this management, ruin my life, ruin my week over dumb shit at all. It doesn't make any sense. It's not worth it. Because this team has no fight, even after yesterday's game. So let me just pull up another thing that went down yesterday. Let me share something with you guys. Hold on, let me pull something up. Screen share. So somebody caught this clip yesterday after the game. We just lost. And instead of just getting upset at themselves, they're starting to brawl after the game. I don't know who started this. But a brawl went down. They were scrapping with the team that just beat them. How pathetic is this? This is why this team has no leadership, no direction. It all starts from the top. It all starts from Redbird, from Jerry, from Ibra, from his behavior. All right, yeah, him making his stupid statements. And this goes on Conceição. Conceição should be controlling these players. Instead, what happens, they decided to brawl out. He just got embarrassed at home. Now, And at Atlanta lost yesterday too. They're out. They got bounced out. So that fifth spot that a lot of fans were guaranteed, even I'm sure Redbird was hoping for to gain entrance to the Champions League next season to qualify is out the door. Now we got to make top 4. How are you going to make top 4 when there's no desire to win game, when you're not willing to die on your fucking sword, to go out with everything that you have? This is not Milan. This behavior is disgusting. Enough of that. That's just pathetic. How are you going to sit there and brawl out? You just lost the game. For real. I see some people jumping in, popping out. Yeah, I don't know how you feel about the game. I don't know how you feel about me talking about the way I'm talking. This is real life. This is being real. And a lot of us, we called it out since when Jerry bought the club. This was going to happen. We had Jerry spoken again and again, and we heard Fulani, the way he spoke, the way Ibra spoke. They're not experienced to be running a club like Milan in Italy. The fact that you don't have the right people in place to support even Constant Sal, you're not going to get anywhere long term. Because, either a couple of things need to happen. You got to get rid of everybody. You replace everybody with experienced football people who know Serie A, especially know Calcio, know how to fucking structure a team right to win in Serie A, to be fucking competitive again, and help Sergio Conceição with that, to understand that, or do both, or fire Conceição. I don't see him sticking around for too long. And I was a big proponent. I wanted Conceição. When the list came out during the summer of potential coaches, he was number 1 on my list. I liked the way he was running things at Porto, especially defensively. I thought he was going to be the right coach to change us defensively, to set us straight, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Because that's how you win Scudettos, by defending. We can't outscore every team 5-0. We can't even do it now with supposedly all these great players that we have. And again, we only scored 1 total goal over 2 legs against Feyenoord, with this powerhouse of a team that we have, supposedly. But I was expecting things to be drastically improved defensively, tactical adjustments to improve the defense from Conceição. So things how we ran Porto, his mid block, how organized it was, how he had his midfielders working extremely hard. And what does he do when he comes to Milan? Nothing. I've seen some glimpses of it, but not enough of changes whatsoever. And a quick thing before I get to the next segment. If we don't qualify for top 4, which I highly doubt, I don't see it happening. Because systematically, this team is broken. It's broken. All these signings that we just put together, all these Jimenez, Felix, overhyped, this hype train that people got on when we got these players. Walker. Won't mean jack shit. Won't mean nothing if we don't qualify for the top 4. Because that's it. These players were signed last minute to get us to qualify for the Champions League. Top 5's out. That ain't happening to get in. You need top 4. That's a stretch. That is a stretch. If you think this club is going to make it. even with at Atlanta struggling, the first three spots are locked in between fuck Juve, Inter, Napoli, and Atlanta, top three. Juve's looking pretty good now right now too, especially with their new signing with Milani. They were missing that clinical striker. They got him now, and they're still playing good defending. Once they get Kalulu back and things like that, they're gonna start wheeling off a couple of games. And we got Bologna coming up too, a makeup game. And Bologna's right behind us too. They're right neck to neck with Bologna right now. That's where we're at. So tell me, anybody in the chat, how are we making top four? Because I don't see it. That being said, let's get to the next. Sergio running out of juice. So, like I was saying before, I expected some things with Constant Sal. Things I don't like seeing before I get into some of his tactical stuff real quick. The fact that he can't manage his players. Being super aggressive, super fucking angry all the time only works when your team is winning. Only works when you have experienced players on your team. Not a bunch of whiny kids. It also doesn't help trying to start a fight with your players as well. This shows a lack of discipline to your players. We're already seeing from the top the lack of discipline from Ibra. And these players watch that extremely close, everything that he does. And your coach is pulling the same shit. They're not sure what the coach is doing either. They're not confident in Constant Sal. That's pretty obvious. They're seeing how aggressive he is, breaking TVs. I've said it before. Just not reading the room right, not able to deal with the different personalities in the locker room. And you get that. You get fucking undisciplined players. You get players brawling after the game. We should have just walked off. And you're seeing it on the field, especially defensively, making stupid mistakes, stupid fucking fouls when they're not needed. There's a time and a place to make a tactical foul. But when you got coverage behind you, got players behind you, there's no reason to do a tactical foul and get a yellow card, which we've seen a couple times already the last few games. But let me get into Constant Sal. So, Sergio Constant Sal's defensive organizations at FC Porto. So I found this the other day online. So first phase, there's a couple of things that he was really big on, right? At Porto, which I'm not seeing. First phase, blocking inside connections, keeping the team close to scoring areas. Aggressiveness, high pressure, conditioning outside connections, cohesive and dynamic block, collective thinking. I'm not seeing any of this. These are his principles. His defensive principles, the way he wants his team to be organized defensively, how to fucking play, how to be mentally be prepared, to think as a unit. And that's not happening. Not enough. It's not consistent enough at all. You see glimpses of it, but you're not seeing any of this. We're seeing the same thing we're seeing under Fonseca. Poor pivotal spacing between the lines, between the midfield and the back line. People now marking their players in the box, losing track, no communication, not enough. And this is what happens. You get this shit show. Hold on, fellas. Give me a second. All right, hold on here. Let me get something here. That's what I wanted. Trying to change the page. Hold on. Where is it? Customize. No, I don't want this. Hold on, fellas. Sorry about that. There we go. God damn you. All right. Second, dynamic block. All right. When he was in FC Porto, it was a cohesive block. All right. Where the positioning of the ball is like that's your mid block, right? We talked about. Not seeing this either. Cohesive and dynamic block. That's non-existent with this team. Third, immediate ball pressure, high pressure when it reaches the side channels. Movement of the entire team, not 9 players. You need all 10 players that I've said again and again, every fucking time, to cut off passing lanes as a unit, as a collective unit. We're not seeing that either. In the second phase, winning second balls, that's not enough. We don't get that enough. Reducing spaces, we don't see that enough. Cooperation, not enough. Defensive coverage, not enough. Reactive block, not enough. Collective thinking, non-existent. And he always stresses aggressiveness. He wants players with great intensity. We're not seeing that enough. Not as a team. Sure, Pavlovic has that sometimes. He's a raging fucking machine, the fucking Terminator out there. But the team needs to play when you talk about aggressiveness, being smart and aggressive, not causing fouls, not trying to tackle players when you don't need to. That's being stupid. You might as well play fucking rugby then or something. But aggressiveness with being intelligent, that shit is non-existent. So big questions to be asked from Constance out. Because he hasn't improved the offense, even with those new players. Sure, that takes time. But defensively, this team should have been improved. 100%. None of that. Nada. Disappointed. Because there's certain tactical adjustments he should have made. The aggressiveness not there. The principles not there. Nothing. Not willing to fucking get that ball back. Not willing to come back and win a game in San Siro. Where's all that? Yo, honestly. For real. So that's a big maja. Big nana ta fatita. Ta ahirdiamo na ta fas. Redbird. Sergio Constantine, not that ahirdiamo na ta fas. Because it's a fucking joke. It's an embarrassment. All this. Everything that this club is doing, everything the players are doing, everything the management is doing, everything the coach is doing is a fucking embarrassment. And I can't support this. I had a glimmer of hope maybe we'd make top 4. Not because we beat Real Madrid. Not because we won the Super Copa. I figure, all right, this team is going to finally get it. They finally have a coach that they can respect a little bit because he's won some shit. He's got some clout. He's got some juice. That juice is running out. He's spilling that juice right now, Constance all over the fucking place. He's making a mess everywhere. He's spilling that shit. So he's losing that clout with me. He's losing that clout with me, the fans, and especially with the players. He's losing the fucking room. And management ain't helping him either. None. At all. What else does this say? In terms of the fucking clown of the match, too, player who was fucking just terrible. Dude, the whole team. I'm not putting, like I said, I'm not putting this on Theo like some fans are. This is not on Theo. That goal is not on Theo. Even if we had 11 players on the field, that wouldn't have made a difference. That goal. You're at home, against a broken team with a new coach, an MLS starter playing. MLS at San Siro, knocking you out. Doesn't get any more fucking embarrassing than that. So everybody gets a fucking F on this. Everybody, and everybody's to blame for this loss. Everybody's blame for this fucking campaign. Because overall, take the Real Madrid win out, take those little victories out. Overall, this Champions League, yeah, we got this far. It was fucking poor. It was embarrassing. And now we're fighting for our lives in Syria. Where are we going to go? Not top 4, maybe top 5. That's a stretch. And then what? We don't qualify for Champions League. They end up selling some players, and rightfully so. Some players need to go. I think they just checked out. I think they need some. It's Theo. As much as I love him, I don't see him being resurrected. I know some people on Rosenary TV said, yeah, let's give him a chance. Maybe he'll find his way. Maybe he'll be motivated again. Same thing with Leao. But how? Now with these people running the club, they're not happy. Throw tactics out the window for a minute. But this team on that level, they just don't have it. They don't see a fucking purpose. They don't have confidence in this management. They know management could care less about fucking winning, like real winning, not just qualifying and making some extra bread to pay off your debt and build a new stadium with Inter, by the way, because we're not getting our own stadium. I don't see that happening. How? This season is lost. It was lost for a lot of us a long time ago, months ago. We saw this coming. We saw the fucking freight train. Some people, we saw the fucking train. It was derailing a long time ago. There was no fucking hype train. The hype train never existed for us. Even when Tijani was playing out of his mind a couple of games, which doesn't make him a world-class player, by the way. Makes him a good player. Doesn't make him elite. Doesn't make him world-class. Those are saved for special players. Let's be real. World class is Zidane. World class is Seedorf. World class is Cruyff. World class is Messi. All right. World class is Beckenbauer. Should I go down the fucking list? Those are world class players. Tijani's not world class, and he sure got hole in his fucking game. I don't care that the fact that he's an offensive minded midfielder, the fact that he's playing in a double pivot a lot of times. You need to fucking defend. And that's not just on him. That's everybody. As a collective unit, that's what fucking Conceição wants. That's what he wanted at the FC Porto. We just showed it before. We're not seeing any of that. None. Nothing. No desire to defend. No desire to fucking recover balls. No desire to fucking go in there and make a fucking hard tackle. To get yourself fucking dirty. Because we got a bunch of fucking prima donnas on this team. Tijani just only cares about one thing. Keeping his hair fucking clean, keeping it fucking good looking over there with his fucking hair gels and his hair products. As most of those players too. And yeah, we got Banda from Monza. Who, by the way, can't even play in the Champions League. We haven't even seen him on the field in Serie A. So by the time he comes on, he's supposed to CDM. What's the point of him? If he doesn't make an impact now, what was the point of signing him for? For next season? When maybe everybody gets fucking maybe the new fucking coach, maybe there's new management, new people running the team, hopefully. And maybe we have these players are gone. So all these fucking signings may not even be around next season. Because I think Bonda's he's a true CDM. All right. So he hasn't had a fucking impact on the game. And he's not going to be a game changer for us. He's a nice player. And good for him for being converted into a fucking CDM from when he was playing with Nesta. All right. And another thing, one thing, if Sergio Cal was an elite coach, he'd get every last fucking juice. He would be getting every ounce out of these players. Everything. These players would be fighting tooth and nail for every ball. Every inch of fucking ground on the pitch, they'd be fighting for. And regardless of how many players you're down, you're playing at home, you find a way to win that fucking game. You find a way to pull through. Because we have no leadership. There's no desire. There's no belief. This is not a collective unit. So if they're not a collective unit, it's going to show on the field, especially defensively. What throws that all Conceição's fucking principles, defensive principles, all out the fucking window. And honestly, I don't know what's going to happen next during the offseason. I don't know who's going to be around, what players are going to get, if Conceição's going to stick around. I have no idea. But they just might as well hit fucking reset on this whole fucking project. Burn it to the fucking ground. Because the only thing I want to see next season, you get management out the Ibra. I don't think, of course, Jerry's is staying. That's realistic. He ain't selling the club, not yet, anyways. He's got to show it off to his fucking other American friends that he owns Milan. All right. And print more fucking stupid fucking apparel, more stupid collectible items that nobody fucking buys. Not real fans anyways. If they're going to hit the reset button, get a whole new management, get a whole new coach, an Italian coach, because Italian coach are most likely to win Serie A. And you get players that want to fucking die on the field. On both ends. Not when they want to. Players are willing to put their fucking body on the line defensively, get in front of the ball. Because not enough players do that either. And get teams that want to fucking win. Get people that care about football. That care about the history of Milan. That want to restore that shit. And give the kids, the young kids, a fucking chance to play. Give Kamada a chance. Want to pair him up with Jimenez, play a 4-4-2, play with two strikers. Or you want to keep playing with one striker and give Kamada more of a chance, do it. All right. Also, let's give other players a chance next season. Give Bartasagi more minutes. Give our attacking midfielder, what's his name? The super talented kid. Give him a fucking chance to play. Show what he's got. Liberali. There you go. Give him a fucking chance. A real chance, real minutes. Don't stick him with that Futura team and hopefully they fucking develop. Give Voss a chance too. And maybe we'll move towards something next season. We're not winning Scudetto next season. That's for fucking sure. I don't see that happening anytime soon. And get ready for Europa League. That's where we're going to be next season too. That's another fucking, looks fucking realistic right now. Looks like it's happening. Thursday fucking football. In some small fucking town in the middle of nowhere playing football. That's where we're going to be next season. And don't be surprised if you get knocked out of that fucking tournament too. Because those fucking teams are hard to play. Especially away. And those weird fucking stadiums with super aggressive fans right on top of you. That shit ain't gonna be easy at all. So for me, I don't expect anything next season either. Just show me the young players. I'll be okay with that. I'll be content. Give me players that want to fight, want to defend. Give me people in charge that will actually care about the club. Jerry, just back off. Back the fuck off. Just hire people, Jerry, and let them do what they got to do. Don't make any stupid comments. Nothing. And for the love of God, don't make any stupid fucking other experimental jerseys and call them Milanismo. That's junk too. That's disgraceful. With that mint chocolate chip shit. If you want to design it, but don't call it Milanismo. That's just spitting it in the face of our history, of what this club means. I guarantee the people living in Milano don't consider those fucking colors part of Milan, part of their fucking traditions, their culture. Maybe some fucking some guy in the United States that's never heard of the fucking club, but Pulisic's on it now. Let somebody buy a Pulisic jersey. They might like that shit. Some other fans in the United States or in fucking Asia. But people in Milan, diehard fans, could care less about that fucking jersey. They'll use that jersey to wipe their ass. So that's that. So let's take a quick peek at the next coming game. I mean, I could care less, honestly. So I got to get to work soon anyways. Serie A games. Let's take a look at the matches coming up. So we got 21st, Lecce Udinese. Parma, Bologna. We're playing Torino. Lazio's playing Venezia. Inter's playing Genoa. Como, Napoli. So that's an interesting match. Verona, Fiorentina. Empoli at Atalanta. And Juve is playing Cagliari, and Roma is playing Monza. Even our game is not a fucking shit win. Last time Torino we played, they're a tough match. They haven't been hitting on strides. I expected that more out of Torino too. But man, that's not going to be an easy game for us whatsoever. Sure, we're probably favorites to win that game, but honestly, because they like to hit you on the counter too. They're a well-coached team, Torino, and they're quick on the counter. They hurt us on the first game of the season with them. They were super fucking dangerous. All right, that's it. Everybody that's tuned in, locked in, appreciate it. Yeah, there's nothing much to say, fellas. Milan Nation, this is what it is. This is fucking what this club is right now. Don't expect anything more. Don't expect anything more out of management. Don't expect anything more out of the coach or the players, because this whole system is fucking broken. It's a systematic fucking issue. All right. So always Forza Milan. Fuck Redbird. Nah, the fate. Nah. All right. Peace.
Sokemnya stangana apurrachi barraun tabales de España si están en compa Kinitarian la creado Ron Mes gracias con Marcos por contrariano a poquito hijito de la lira llegar allá tornano que pagano de óptico del mundo se gusta tismo hierro la historia de compa cuale crenda urga welcome su hilana soto man a tu titras eso chivo quintadera y ese niño rojo otro galazo que toma Cuando que voy al camino, cansaré. Ese no antes que me fuese, confirma que lo también. Las balas ya están listas, el pueblo no perdona, Cardinal y sus mentiras. La gente se emociona, en Milán no hay espacio para pinches cabrones. Aquí somos guerreros, cuidamos tradiciones. Este con billetes hablando de cambiar, prometiste un futuro, pero viniste a robar. Despidieron a Maldini, la leyenda de verdad. Rapper solo trajo policía y Pfizer a la curva sur no se calla. Siempre grita con pasión, el San Siro no es negocio, es historia y corazón. Traicionaron al escudo, pero el pueblo está de pie. Con pistolas y orgullo se van a correr. Pinche cabrón, ya no te queremos aquí. Milano no se vende, esto es para vivir. Jerry y sus socios se largan del país. Los fans están armados, listos para resistir. Pinche cabrón, la afición no va a olvidar. El rojo y negro es sangre, no se puede negociar. Corran mientras puedan, no hay lugar para traición. En la tierra de los Rossoneri mandamos de corazón. Loncada también, puro cuento nos vendió. Jugadores sin alma, la gloria se perdió. Rapper quiso jugar con la pasión del lugar, pero en Milán no hay espacio para quien viene a robar. Los ultras están listos, ya no queda compasión. San Siro se levanta, es nuestra religión. Con el fuego en las venas y el acero en la mano. Cardinal, ya valiste, vete lejos, americano. Pinche cabrón, ya no te queremos aquí. Milano no se vende, esto es para vivir. Jerry y sus socios se largan del país. Los fans están armados, listos para resistir. Pinche cabrón, la afición afición no va a olvidar. El rojo y negro es sangre, no se puede negociar. Corran mientras pueda, no hay lugar para traición. En la tierra de los Rossoneri mandamos de corazón. Este equipo no es de ustedes, es del pueblo italiano. Cada esquina de Milán ya los quiere fuera, hermano. Pistolas levantadas, el grito en el cielo. Por Maldini, por la historia y por el pueblo entero. Pinche cabrón, ya no te queremos aquí. Milano no se vende, esto es para vivir. Jerry y sus socios se largan del país. Los fans están armados, listos para resistir. Pinche cabrón, la afición no va a olvidar.